Yeah, the music is pretty snazzy, isn't it? I'll just leave this sitting for a bit, see if anyone else joins. Caught on that quick, have you? I'll be impressed if you can actually understand what I'm saying. I don't think my accent's that thick, but I don't know. People outside of Scotland never seem to understand me. Well, that's good to know. And there's like a 10 or 20 second delay on this stream. I'll be a bit awkward. That would tell me how many people are actually doing. Ah well, whatever, I might as well just get on with it. Might as well. It is very good Sleuth music, isn't it? Future internet looks way too appy for my taste. I think you'll find that the translation for this game is not the strongest. Don't think I even noticed that there was a difference that early on. Curse those evil Digimon. My preferred way of entering a chat room. The best kind of chat, obviously. Well, I don't see any problem with that. Sure, I'll go ahead with that. That duck though. Don't tell me y'all are chicken. Technically the only line of dialogue is no wait, what am I saying? Technically the main character does speak, it's just extremely rare. My commentary is so necessary. I wonder what the choice will be. Everyone in the chat, feel free to choose. I'm sure it'll be a massive surprise. Random bit of trivia. Apparently the default name for the guy is Takumi, which would fit with the usual naming convention that the anime protagonists have, always starting their names with Ta. And the female's name is Amy. Not sure if that's a reference to anything in particular, but there you go. Guess I'll just go with that then. And I think we all know what our name's going to be here. There we go. Link start.
ようこそ電脳空間の楽園エデンへ。エデンはメタバースにおいて革新的なサービスの数々を提供する新世代型デジタルコンテンツです。ショッピングから映画などの各種エンターテインメント、 企業間の商取引から
It's easier to read
行
off the
政
stream
機関の
itself,
手
though, it's
続
just
きま
closer
で
to me.
皆様のニーズにお応えし、皆様の生活の一部となるサービスを本日も心を込めてご案内させていただきます。従来のネット画面上でのやり取りではなく、アバターを介しての直感的なバーチャルリアリティ体験と最先端の電脳空間サービスを心ゆくまでお楽しみください。エデンは世界をつなぎ未来を紡ぐヒューマンネットワーク、上白エンタープライズが運営しております。
Indeed it is, thanks for the reminder. Not really much to do here, just talk with everybody until the game says you can go. Pretty riveting. Seems responsible enough. I have to wonder why you would make a Digivice into goggles. Surely it can't function as both. I mean, she uses her own goggles as hair decorations, which is pretty awesome by the way. There he goes. Oh god, no, not the white boy. So what you're saying is Slenderman? Digimon version of Slenderman. Slendermon. We're doomed. Thinks you're... well, can't get to you yet, but that's a shot. Thought you'd like to know that. There we go. 500 to collect. Like 400 of them you get from a slot machine. Have fun getting the trophies for that. Not even I've done that. I made the attempt, but going for a moment, but you missed a ton of plot. Might as well just end the stream now. You've missed too much. We'll need to restart. Not really much going on there now anyway. Just waiting for the game to let me progress the plot. Just talking to a bunch of people until I remember what exactly I'm supposed to do. Yeah, that'll pretty much be the cue. Yep, there we go. I don't know. I'm sure the smiley's adorable in its own way. Probably. Oh well. Exploration. Whee. I suppose that would be an upsetting situation for a smiley. In fact, it looks completely different on the stream thing. Sidebar comments place. Good to know. My cellular device is receiving a signal from another person. Who could it be? Although if her digivices are goggles, why is she holding her hand to the opposite side of her head? And here I thought I was early. Future internet does indeed look a bit weird. Silly Shujiko. I think there was a medal up here. Yep. Pick up. There we go. Oop, come on. There we go. Clearly you are. I wonder who we met that fits that description. Yeah, you should do that. Would be a lot of fun to watch. I don't even know where I got this microphone thing. I think my brother got it off a friend or something, so I don't remember it coming with the PS4. Tried to use proper headphones, but that was just causing some weird static noise, so that was not a lot of fun. Shujiko has learned how to go to Kowloon. Because instead of trying Kowloon.com or .co.uk or I don't know, dot anything, I don't know, just talk to some creepy guy. Get the website link for him, hope it doesn't lead to a virus. Future internet is weird. This kind of reminds me of Summer Wars, which was directed by the guy that done the Digimon movie, specifically our war game. Kind of similar visuals there. Should look into if he was actually involved in this in any way. Flying so high above the world. Behold best character. And I swore up was early like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, they are pretty nice, aren't they? I mean, you're the one that chose to await in the abandoned park-looking place.
ブルーボックスはまだ来てないのかって？来てますよ。来てますが何か？信じられます？あいつさ、俺ちょい幽霊す。あいつそういうとこあんだよね。自己中的なイケメンだからって調子乗っちゃってるみたいな。
Correction, named after the strongest phone. Hence why she gets the best Digimon.
大体何？白い少年の幽霊？噂になってるだかなんだか知りませんけど、見つけてどうすんすか？っていうか、
First actual battle should be within the next 5 minutes or so,
意味わかんないし、
if I remember correctly.
なんとも。
恨めしや。
ドワショワ
ビビりすぎだっての。
なんだ新たじゃん。ただの新たじゃん。幽霊かと思った。
Nokia is the strongest, and also a genius.
たく、チキンのくせに生きがってこんなとこまでのこのこ。
そのこんなとこに置き去りにしたのはどこの
ああ、うっせうっせ。
You can tell they're pretty awesome with each other.
初めてだよな、こっちで会うの。
I like to think Shuji here just goes into every conversation with that expression.
真田新だ。ま、適当によろ。
自己紹介くらいちゃんもう分かっちゃってると思うけど、これがなんかイメージ違くない？あっちだといい感じに面倒見よくって、私もこっちで初めて会った時マジビビった。ほらイケメンの無駄遣い。
アホは放置で頼む。で、オタクを待っている間にこの辺りを探ってみた。俺らを呼びつけたナビット君がいないかと思ってさ。
え？幽霊探してたんじゃないの
？Given that the game always seems to act as if he chose the male character, there's going to be a lot of accidental references to Yuri. So, make up your own fun with headcanon there.
ま、そのついでにな。結局それどころか一っ子一人いねえ。いくらクーロンが
やあやあ、お待たせ。ラビットくんだよ。集まってくれた良い子の君たちにこれは世界を変える力だよ。
Seems legit.
何これ。
ハッキングだ。俺たち全員ハッキングされている。
Someone seems happy at the possibility of Yuri.
チッ、俺のゴールを簡単に突破しやがった。
デジ
最近ハッカーたちの間に出回っているハッキ
ねえ、デジモンってあのデジモン？
ああ、オタクが興味津々だったそのデジモンだろ。特定のデータ、デジタルモンスターをスキャンしてキャプチャーす。やっぱデジモンってデジタルモンスターの略らしいぜ。
I can totally believe that you're searching the internet there, Arata. He's also discovered what Digimon means good for him.
デジモンってハッカーが使う。じゃあ私たちハッカーになっちゃったわけ？
そう言えなくもないかもな。ま、いいじゃん別に。は
やだハッカーなんてやばいよ。絶対やだよ。いらない。こんなプログラム捨てなきゃ。
I swear this is coming across like some sort of horror theme right now.
あれ？嘘。アンインストールできない。
やめとけ。プログラムにプロテクトがかかってる。無理に削除すると
You could always try
何
a
が起こ
factory
るか
reset.
わかんねえぞ。逃がすかよ。
新た。私帰るからもう。何これ。さっきまでなかったじゃん。これもハッカーの仕業。先へ進めってこと？私たちを返さないつもりなの？
You'd think you'd be able to log out literally anywhere. Oh, this game seems to act as if you need to get to a warp pad in order to do that. Should probably patch that out at some point.
やだ。私行かない。
Okay, there we go. The next battle should be, well, I'm pretty sure I need to go into the next area, but it should be another few minutes at least. That'll be fun. Don't just hate that you're trying to browse the internet and then suddenly internet ghost. Awesome.
どうした？まるで幽霊でも見たような顔だ。
It's funny because she saw a ghost earlier. You happen to look exactly like this guy.
僕そっくりの幽霊を見たって？
See what I mean?
それならその幽霊は僕かもしれないな。僕をエデンに住み着いた勇気と呼ぶ者もいる。
Try putting on a black jacket or something then?
この世のものではないと。真相は僕がただ神出鬼没なだけ。そんなところだ。
Well, that's perfectly explained.
安心するといい。僕は幽霊じゃない。このエデンにちゃんと実在しているよ。
That's because he's obviously a creature from Monster Rancher.
君のような迷い子を君はハッカーの証であるプログラム、いわばハッカーの。ここには様々な目的を持ったハッカーがいる。セキュリティホールを見つけて報告する義賊的なもの。他人の財産や個人情報を狙い、アカウントを強奪するもの。本当にいろいろだ。君はその様子だとひな鳥どころかまだ卵から帰ってもいないようだ。ハッカーを目指すか他の何者かになるか。だが経緯はどうあれ君はハッカーに興味を抱いてここまで来て、その結果デジモンキャプチャーを手にした。そうだろ？だったら試してみるといい。それでいい。では未来の君に記念すべき1体目のデジモンを進呈しよう。ほら、君の後ろにいる。
Now to choose between fire, water, or the grass starter. For some reason, even though I can immediately go and capture 2 more in the next 10 minutes. Oh well, might as well make a choice. So guys, they'll go with Terriermon, Palamon, or Hagurumon. I think that's what the gear thing is. Choices would lead to Gatling Gun Rabbit, Boxing Cactar, or I guess eventually Andromon. I like Terriermon's description. Well, I'd say Terriermon's the cutest. So cute that he's blocked by Shujiko. She does, yeah. Lilymon and can't remember what her mega forms would be. Digimon are pretty much multiple choice, but Lilymon is, I suppose, the canonical ultimate level. Poor terrible melting smiley. He's only trying to make his best impression of Numamon. Well, I guess sounds like Palmon seems to be the one that you're leaning towards there. Seems like it, yep. This delay is mildly annoying. Well, sure, I went with Terriermon in my proper run, so I guess this is technically different. Data Plant Digimon. For some reason, Renamon, the Fox Digimon, was considered a plant in this game. Not really sure how they managed that. It'll take quite a long time before we get to Lilymon. Like, several more hours worth of playtime, unfortunately. But on the plus side, you've got the possibly fragrant Palmon. I cannot do L's and R's. Evidently, yes. Foxes are plants. Either that or somebody messed up and gave her the wrong type ID or something. Exposition. Basically, fight the same Digimon a ton of times and eventually you can recruit it from a computer. I should probably skip more text, a lot of it's just needless exposition. I'm pretty sure I could explain it in less words. I say that and then end up not being able to explain it very well at all. I wonder what happens to the other two Digimon that you don't choose. They just sort of walk away dejectedly or something. Seems kind of cruel to just force you to pick one and ignore the others like that. Especially since you can just immediately recruit as many Digimon as you want right after this anyway. But yeah, first proper battle should be right after this. And if I remember right, you're basically fighting alongside a Mega, so pretty good. Well, I suppose we'd have nothing better to do. Well, yeah, I guess that's what they do, they just sort of run away. And conveniently the one that you chose to be your partner decides to stay.
せっかく用意したデジモンに逃げられてしまったな。何？デジモンならいくらでもいる。すぐに代わりを。しかし驚いたよ。このエリアに程度の低いハッカーが悪ふざけで話したか。追いかける？
Anyone that attacks you would presumably know who you are unless a champion level Digimon is not gonna cut it.
いや、あれはまだ君。なんだって？君は物好きだな。だが、単なるプログラム同士の小競り合いに首を突っ込んで、怪我でもしたら、君が。
The Digimon have feelings too. Somehow I don't think it really matters which one you go away, but sure Shuji's way too nice for that one.
君がそう決めたなら好きにするといい。後を追うなり。
I'm really concerned about that Digimon, but let me just check this out real quick. There we go. Okay, back to being concerned about the Digimon. Well, I mean, it's worked for someone in the past.
本当に物好きだよ、君は。いや、ただのお人よしか。
I kind of wonder why they went with this sort of pseudo-visual novelish kind of look for the cutscenes. It sort of switches between like an actual cutscene and then it just goes to this and it's a bit odd.
まあ、君は何もしなくても構わない。ただ見ていればいい。
I guess this was just way cheaper to do.
力をね。
Plus it was originally a Vita game, so that might have had something to do with it. Behold the ultimate team up.
どうやら君と一緒に戦うつもりらしい。随分と手順は狂ったが、そのデジモンは君のものだ。準備はいいかい？
Pretty sure that's just a machine drum on there. Can't remember if you can actually use a Greymon line to go into machine drum on. It's probably more of a Hagurumon thing, but there's a ton of overlap. Let's see. How shall I contribute to this no doubt epic and taxing fight? Well, if I can poison it, we might stand a chance of victory. We might not make it, guys. See, look, it managed to hang on to an attack from a mega level. We've got no chance. Bap.
お疲れ様。
Some of them are a bit random and nonsensical, yeah.
デジモンキャプチャーのスキャンを介さずにデジモンが手に入ることは稀だ。
I know, did you hear how close it came to beating us? I just lucked out, really.
ましてや、なんとも奇妙な光景だ。君はハッカーの中でも 相当イレギュラー。ともかく卵は帰った。この先は君次第だよ。それじゃあ目つきの悪い少年。ああ、もう一人のイレギュラー。彼なら先のエリアへ向かった。
Very happy, won't stop dancing.
そこはかつてエデンのエントランスだったその証拠に初期タイプのログ、今はプロテクトでロックされていて使用できないが、あの程度のロック。そうだな。
I think they'd want that place to be
ここから帰り
cordoned
たくな
off
った
a wee bit better than the
その
lowest
ログアウト
possible
ゾーン
level
を
lock
使うといい。
they've got on this thing.
目つきの悪い彼なら問題なく解除できるはずだ。彼の腕。なぜ驚く。まさか
Foreshadowing. It is very
なら
subtle.
僕から言うべきことはない。
I think it does take a while for him to actually bring it
そういえば。
back up at least, so
まだ名乗っていなかったな。僕はユーゴ、チームザクソンのユーゴだ。君が誇り高きハッカーを目指すのであれば、扉は
how nice. Yeah. I almost want to comment more on that, but maybe later. Very later. Let's pretend I ever get to the end game with these streams and I'll probably bring this back up. So anyway. Behold our Digimon. So basically, Crescent Leaf is completely and utterly outclassed. Well, the special skills are usually far superior, except in very rare cases. This is where you can learn anything and just swap out anything you don't need really. Equipment, so obviously nothing there. Never really utilised this, but you can actually give names to your Digimon to help you keep track when you're building giant teams. There we go. Anyway, not much else to do here. Field guide, this is basically your Digidex. There's like 249 Digimon to get. Getting them all is a wee bit of a pain, especially some of the Royal Knights and Seven Sins. Yay, I love not being able to collect chests right away. Anyway, this should be where the random battles start to kick in. So I'll need to remember which ones digivolve into cute girls then. At least Palmon does. I'll need to remember who becomes Minervamon. There's also Lilithmon eventually, but those are all like MP and Mega levels, so... Oof.
ねえねえ君誰？しゃべった？かわいい。
As you can see, strongest phone has the best taste.
あたたたた、あたしノキア。君の名前は？僕アグモンって呼んだ。
俺はガブモン。
アグモンくんにカブモンくんか。
変じゃないもん。
君こそ変な名前だ。
I suppose Nokia has a fairly uncommon name. For someone that doesn't seem to like that smiley, you sure use it a lot.
ふんだ。変じゃ。あれ？どうしたのかな。私のお顔がキュキキャワすぎてフリーズし。なんだか懐かしいね。
それに安心する匂いだ。
ごめんね。私のエロカワフェロモンが仕事しまくっちゃってるみたいで。やっぱり君。もうどこ行ってたの？
うわ、また怖い人？
追いかけ回されるのはゴリゴリだ。ちょっと落ち着いて。はあ、行っちゃった。何だったんだろう、あの可愛い物体 X は。
I think that's our reaction to a lot of things that happened, at least in the side quests.
君が連れてるその子がデジモン？じゃあさっきのあの子たちもデジモンけど、そのデジモンもあの子たちも悪そうなプログラムには見えないよね。デジモンか。あの子たちと一緒にいられるならいいかも。デジモンキャップ。凶暴な野良デジモンもいた？何それ、超怖いじゃん。奥のエリアにあなたがいるのよね。君についてくから。
Okay, now this is where the random battle should kick in. Yep, there we go.
よし、いざ勝負。
Time to beat up a bunch of limbless babies. This one can make you say some odd sentences, can't it? Walking bomb. Could have sworn they were only capable of shooting bubbles, but turns out they could spit fire all along.
私たちは無敵だよ。
Not much point in going the other way, it just leads to a dead end and there's no items there.
ほら、かかっておいで。
I suppose this is technically more dangerous.
せーの。
Still a baby though.
私たちは無敵だよ。なんだか不思議な感じだな。子供の頃にこんなことがあった気がする。君と新とも会ったことがあるよ。昨日チャットで会ったとかそういう意味じゃなくって。あれ？でもなんか
Probably
ま
completely
たハッ
irrelevant.
キング。もう本当なんで行こう。この先。
なんだよ今の映像。子供？気味悪い。畜生、なんだってんだよ。
ちょっともう一人で勝手に行くとか。
Well, that's disconcerting.
Nani?
なんだありゃ。まさか噂で聞いたエデンの黒い怪物か。データを食い漁ってるとかいう。
I can see where it got the name from. What with it having black stripes but a mostly white colour scheme overall.
お前らこっちへ走れ。なんだかわかんねえが相当ヤバそうだ。こいつのロックを解除する。ログアウトして。
Hacking intensifies.
おい走れっつってんだろ。おい
Running headlong into battle is still running.
君た僕たちがノキアを
逃げてノキア。
We hold the battle pose.
みんな集中。
Well, I'm confident we can win this one. We managed to defeat the other enemy and that was pretty tough, so... Well, they're obviously far weaker than me. It's alright guys, I'll just poison it and wait it out. Maybe it'll run away from fear. Well, that sounds dangerous. Good thing guests are completely unkillable. That's the odd thing about guest fighters in your team. All they really seem to do is exist to absorb single hits, because usually they don't deal nearly enough damage to actually do anything.
なんでこんなに弱いんだ。ノキアを。
よしロックを解除。おいノキア。で
も
わかんねえのか。足手まといはお前なんだよ。
I guess this means they do need specific logout areas.
お前が逃げおせりゃ
It's just
あいつらは
makes
ど
me
うにでも
wonder
なるんだ。
why implement a system like that. Seems like that could lead to a lot of problems for everyone.
おいノキアはログアウトした。
How heroic. Make me go last. Bad end.
僕たちを見つけて。
ねえちょっとあれやばくない？
I can't tell who's meant to be the businesswoman here.
なんだよあいつ、気味悪い。
こら、天下の行動のど真ん中で何騒いでんだ。まとめて逮捕すん。
ああ、不敬さん、こっちに。
誰が不敬さんだ、誰が。刑事さんだ、刑事さん。見た目だけで物事判断してんじゃねえ。逮捕すんぞ。
I like her. It's like a delinquent to dress up as a police officer and just sort of ran with it.
キモいから逮捕。そこ逮捕。
I wonder what her thing is.
「面白い姿をしているな君は。実に興味深い。乗
Yes,
りたまえ。
Jutico's the one with the
厄
interesting
介なこ
appearance.
とになる前に。ああ、おい待て、そこの車。止まらねえと逮捕すっぞ。こらー。人よりは奇妙な現象に慣れている方な。こんな現象は初めて見たよ。私の声は聞き取れているかな。それはよかった。君がもし人ではない何かだったらどうしよう
Jutico
かと思っていたところだ。
demonstrates her speech capabilities by nodding. And also ellipses.
そうか。君自身自分の身に聞きたいことがあるなら何でも答えよう。私の知り得る範
Been
囲。
on for another already. Might go on for another half hour maybe. Wouldn't mind doing 2 hours, but see how you feel once you get to the hour half mark.
ここは新宿だ。仕事で探し物をしていてね。偶然通り、自分で言うのもなんだが、今は中野にある私の事務所へ向かっている。そこで詳しい事情を聞かせてもらおう。
It is a really good game. I mean, I can nitpick at the translation, like there's a ton of, minor spelling or grammar errors. It's sort of written as if they assume you're playing as the guy at all times, which is kind of annoying, but the actual gameplay itself's not that bad.
君の体は極めてデジタルな状態にあるように見える。もしも本当にそうだとしたら、
It's not that hard either, really. Well, there is a hard mode, but
いや、
as far as I can tell, all that
周囲
really
に
does is
君以
make the
外の
fights
人
go
物
on way
はいな
longer
かっ
than
たはずだ。
necessary. And some of the boss fights are already basically damage sponges, so can't see that being any more fun.
ひょっとすると君の友達も君と。そうか、友達のことは気にするなとは言えないが、まず私が誰か最初に名乗るべきだったが、君の存在があまり。私は呉見京子、しがない探偵さ。
Why not? Only took me an hour to reach the first chapter. I am a god among gamers. In the dubbed version, they painted over the Japanese letters.
なるほ
Silly
ど
me, they called it the
経
G
緯は把握した。 君が電脳空間からログアウトして出現したという
I'm
新
curious
宿
as to
のあ
how
の場所
4
は
kids Digimon would have went.
エデンへログインした場所と同じか、あるいはその付近なのかな。では今こうして私と会話している君とはまた肉体から精神データが分離してしまい、個別の存在として現実世界に現れ
Well,
た。
obviously.
それとも何らかの理由で新宿に移動した肉体が、いずれにしろ奇妙奇天烈な話ではあるが、現段階では状況証拠によるまずは君がエデンにログインした場所のほう、私の言動に納得がいかないと。電脳犯罪事件をはじめ多種多様な超常現象事件の解決に確かな実績を誇るクレミ探偵事務所だ。君の身に起こった怪異的現象の謎を解明するのに、そして君が腰掛けているのは依頼人用のソファー。何、依頼報酬の件ならば心配しなくていい。君の存在はすでに何よりの報酬なのだよ。
Suppose you could make your own wee Yuri jokes there.
大船に、そうだな、メアリー・セレスト号あたりに乗り込んだつもり。さて話を戻すとしよう。君がそれよりも何よりも前に、その姿ではまともに外を歩くこと、じっくりと観察して確信したが、君はまさに、しかし君は私の声を聞き、ソファーに腰掛け会話している。つまりリアル特性を持ったデジタル体、反電脳体と名付けるとしよう。
Hilarious.
君の体がデータで構成されているならば、見た目をどうにかすること自体はさほど難しくない。君は基本的にはエデン内で使用されているアバタークーロンの放置データの中にアバターパーツのデータが見つかれば上々なわけ。問題はその状態で
See ya.
なんだ、テレビがどうかしたか。こっちよ。おい、どうした。できるわ。さあ、
Sometimes I wonder about the choices in this game. Indeed it did. And I may have missed my chance for a Persona joke. Oh well. Even more babies to slaughter in the name of experience points. I guess it's just as well I didn't make the joke. Just double checking if there's any items along here, though I don't think there is really. It's just two completely straight paths. Yeah, I need to double check. That's not it. Where was it? I feel like I've already completely forgot. Aye, that's it. I've no unlocked the place where I can actually check the evolution lines. Just gonna double check how long it would be before I could digivolve into Togemon or something, but oh well. So we need to finish this, collect a bunch of avatar parts, even more cutscenes, and I'm supposed to explore Nakano, and then I could finally take a look. Early game sure is delightfully slow. And fights only happen in these wee purpley bits. I have successfully surfed, well, I guess I'm not technically in my internet. I jumped into TV and came out on the internet. I guess it was a smart telly. Don't think you can even check the Digivolution lines anywhere other than that one wee room, which is mildly annoying. Well, it is the future. Literally everything's connected to the internet in this thing. I'm pretty sure even their kettles are as well. Don't think I need to talk to these people, do I? That sounds like quite the saga. What would even be the point of having a Wi-Fi kettle? Not unless it's an actual Wi-Fi hotspot, in which case I suppose that would be very useful. Yep, that's the room where I can actually check the Digivolutions.
私の声が届いたようね。ようこそデジラボへ。ここは私は三神楽未来。あなたにこの楽園を解放してあげる。
Apparently she's from another Digimon game for the PSP, which I think was a remake of the Digimon World game. So I don't know if this is one of these real situations where she's hopping universes for no particular reason, or if it's meant to be a shared universe. It's kind of complicated. It's bad enough with the original animes, and now it's happening again in these current games. Continuity is silly.
知らないなら知らないで特に問題ない。時が来ればおのずと知ること。私があなたを呼ん、あなたが私を呼んだの。あなたはデジモンと深く交わり始めている。その運命の交差に私は引き寄せられ、あなたを見つけた。つまり私はあなたの話はこれくらいにしまずはここがどういう場所か。
same with me really, part of the reason why I didn't really like it. Well, I probably should give it a try again at some point. Or just go with one of the remakes. Anyway, this is where I can actually check. Digivolve. Indeed. Indeed. So this is all the stuff that Palmon can become. I think we can all tell that's Togemon there. Need to be level 16 at the very least, with a camaraderie level of 25%. So yeah, yep, got fun there. Another thing you can do is Digivolve. The main reason you'd want to do that is because it involves another stat. Let me just bring up the stat screen. There we go, ABI ability. Every time you Digivolve or Digivolve, it goes up a bit, up to a maximum of 100%. Ability basically controls your max level. Top left you see it's level 15 I can get up to, which would mean I don't think I could become Togemon immediately. Oops. Yep, what I need to do is Digivolve into say Vegemon there, level him up to his max level again, and then Digivolve back to Palmon, and that should give me enough levels to become Togemon, assuming I've got the right amount of camaraderie, which would go up during fights anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. There's a lot of micromanagement when it comes to actually getting the Digivolutions you want. You need to double check the stats, your personalities, what kind of bonus points you've put in to make sure you're not screwing anything. It takes a lot of work, but by the time you've got to the end game you can set things up so that it only takes you like 10 minutes or so just to get the ideal conditions that you need. But when you're at this point of the game, there's a lot of grinding. Well, I say a lot, you can just play through normally and shouldn't really have too many issues. And this is just another wee shop here. Pretty expensive stuff in there. This is the Digifarm stuff. This is where you do all the stat training. Didn't bother with that at all until in game. After I'd completed the well, right before I'd done the final boss, I figured I'd do all the DLC and stuff first. Extremely cheap heals, always nice. Never had the price go up over 4,000 I think, and that's when everybody in my team's messed up. I'll give you a good explanation, yep. Oh yeah, and when you've got at least 100% scan rates for things, you can download them here and put them into your team. A lot of fun. I think I'll go another 10 minutes and then end the stream. A lot of downtime just now anyway. I think I can leave now. Probably not. I think I need to go through literally bloody everything now. Got the no choose code. Did you convert? Try that. It's going to do my farms themselves. Nothing to see in there now. Farm goods. Yep, so much explaining done. I think I need to click on these things back here as well. I'm pretty sure the only people playing this online right now are the people that have had this game since it first came out, unless they've got the strongest of the most powerful teams in existence. I tried a few fights with my leveled and trained team and couldn't beat anybody. Couldn't even beat an AI opponent in the game threw at me. Well, that's mainly because they had cheat. I sound like a whiner here, but the game literally cheated, gave the Digimon way more HP than they should have, and it completely ignored the properties of my attacks, so didn't see I was getting out of that one. I have downloaded the ability to use a hack skill. double check if I can do something about the background that the text is on. Can't really see half of it too well from where I am. Something just sort of blends into the background. Oh well. There we go. Behold the power of hacking. Mad skills. And we're back at the park. Mm-hmm. There we go. Simple phrases that I've learned from my friends and clients. I'm sure they will. Even if it's mostly just repeating the same crap over and over. I found a train track. I want out the farm. What's this? Oh yeah, the items I need. Apparently guarded by more babies. And I can now go and recruit a Koromon, which means I can then get myself an Agumon, which means eventually a Wargreymon. Which is pretty awesome. Wargreymon's pretty much my favourite Digimon. It's not named Omnimon. And Omnimon is also half Wargreymon, so that, I don't know, multiplies greatness. It's a good thing it's the only baby Digimon that happened to be in this area. If they drop me in the top floor of this place, I might not have survived. And here we've got two different pairs of good. They are also babies. They have no chance. Compared to the level grinding methods that I have for my mem file, seeing such slow experience gain is really painful. Well, I suppose it's a nice change of pace from using 3 platinum piles of crap to fight things. Instead I get the happy dancing plant to do all the killing. I don't mind if there's anything up there yet, or if it's just way around again where all the items are. I don't know if I should finish it around now, or at least finish up this wee Avatar side quest. Probably need to go through quite a few more cutscenes once it's done. Yeah, probably the Avatar parts are the other way around, of course they are. myself a wee Pokemon medal. Lovely. Oops. And I can go get a Pabimon at some point. Right. If I could easily fit 2 and 1 into the team. There's a memory limit thing that they've got to stop you from having a team full of Megas for most of the game. So right now I could comfortably handle Palmon and a few baby Digimon. Probably a full team of rookies at the very most, but I'll need to start finding memory items so I can actually get a stronger parry. But that won't be an issue for quite a while. So many babies to kill, so little time. Oops. Should probably start using skills just to make it a wee bit more varied. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was fighting. If that was a Gotsumon, that's a rookie, so at least it's got an excuse to take more than one attack. God, that's just me going all the way in the wrong direction. Even if I've got a map right in front of me, I am very directionally challenged. I am very qualified for my job as timetable guy. Pokemon! Trying to remember what Pokemon would become. I think I'll at least finish up the Avatar quest. There's only a couple more bits to go, and I can probably save before any cutscenes come up. If I'm lucky. Not real much to the Digiline. I don't think it's even necessary to reply to those things. They don't really change anything. I think all you really get is a trophy if you reply to your Digimon enough times, but other than that you can just ignore it, I think. Not unless it actually does unlock side quests later on that I'm not aware of. Well, I suppose they do establish wee character moments, I suppose. Development in the NPCs. Well, that's quite annoying. And also apparently scripted, otherwise there's no way in hell that thing would be faster. I probably should have looked at this the first time when I played the game, because I couldn't even remember what half the logos meant. Well, specifically I couldn't remember what bug actually done. So reverses the tape chart. Alright then. Lots of stat ups. Even pure stat downs. Not much to it. Well, just because you're annoyed. Well, that should be that, I think. Unless I'm being stupid and actually ran right past one. Maybe I'll try X and see what happens. Should have known it forced me to backtrack. It's been way too long since I've played the start of this game. Took me months to finish just because of real life crap. Although that implies I would have remembered in a shorter time frame anyway. I can't even remember what I was doing 10 minutes ago. Can't remember if I even... Nah, I don't think I need to go for that firewall up there yet if that guy... Yeah, that guy's standing there, which means I don't need to go there yet. So, just a bunch of backtracking. And I can get myself Gabumon, who eventually becomes Metal Garurumon, who forms the other half of Omnimon. It would only take, what, 18 chapters to get that result. Definitely worth the wait. Well, I think they made Omnimon a wee bit underpowered in this game. War Greymon's technically a lot better just because he's got an attack that ignores defense, which is extremely handy in a game where a lot of the Digimon rely on having way too much defense or health. I think the terminal, well, if I get back to the terminal I can recruit the Digimon into my team as well. I would say I might probably just end it around here really, just so I don't get stuck into a mess of cutscenes. Okay, I think I'll leave it off here the now, might continue it, I don't know, tomorrow or some other day that I'm off. Maybe just save it for weekends, I don't know. Just whenever, I suppose. Righty-ho, guess I'll leave that there for now. Hour and a half's not too bad, I suppose. I think I say suppose a lot. I'm very self-conscious about my verbal tics. Okay, broadcast shall end round about now. Thanks for watching. Yep, any point before potential cutscenes would be a nice wee stopping point. Okay, I'll just finish this off now, and thanks for watching once again.